Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm just gonna talk about how I started a business, and it's taking off pretty well. And I just wanted to share that with you since I started this channel. A few years ago, I wanted to make videos sharing how I'm journeying to starting a business. I ventured to online business, selling on eBay. That's not going so quickly as I would want it to. It's going, but you know, sales is quite slow. So I was just venturing out and really pondering over new things that I could do. And what I came up with, my husband had a week off from work, and we're like, what should we do? So we know this construction guy. He has a company where he hires people, so he had mentioned that he could use my husband's help, and we contacted him and he agreed. And when my husband had that week off, it rained on Monday, so on Tuesday he went to work with the guy. And then what happened? He was doing a remodeling of a home or adding a new section to a home. And so when my husband went there, they he said he wouldn't work with him and stuff like that. So or that he didn't have enough work to have him come back. So he worked for that one day and then he didn't go back. So I have my uncle who had a porch that was falling apart. The planks were rotten and all that stuff, so he wanted it to be ripped apart and replaced or redone. So what happened is that my husband said he would do it. So they went to Lowe's, they bought the materials that they needed and equipment and stuff, and borrowed some stuff from that same person who didn't need my husband's help anymore. And from some neighbors, we borrowed some tools, and my husband did the work. It was really beautiful. I don't know where I'll have pictures to insert because my phone, I already changed phone and I can't find the old one. So he built this really beautiful new deck for my uncle. And so we got this idea of, okay, maybe he can build decks, maybe he can do something. What handyman work can he do? So then my uncle told me about this app that I really didn't know exist. It's called Nextdoor. So then when he told me about Nextdoor, I said, okay, I'll give it a try. So while my husband was still building the deck, I went on Nextdoor. I created a personal account and this and that. So I posted an ad. And within 30 minutes, I was receiving messages like crazy. I couldn't even keep up with the messages. Like within the first hour, I got 10 messages of people needing handymen to come do labor around their houses and yards. So I got really excited, and that was good news. That's what I was really, really looking for. So then I called my uncle and I said, "Oh my God, I put this ad on Nextdoor and people are really calling me. They are contacting me. Within the first hour, I already got 10 replies of people needing help, needing handyman." So I got all hyped up and I was like, "Wow, this is too good to be true." So I already knew. Let me backtrack a bit. I already knew about him having the week coming up from work. So I created this ad and I posted it on Craigslist. No one bothered to contact us. It's as if no one saw it. I put our both telephone numbers on the ad. No one called. I said handyman in Charlotte. That's why I am Charlotte, North Carolina. So no one contacted us. I was like, wow, this is a failure. So, so I didn't know what to do. I made the ad. It was so beautiful. It was so well put together. I spent an entire night putting this thing together, finding pictures on eBay, editing, writing. It was really nice. Um, so no one contacted. The reason I'm not inserting here because of my phone number being on it. I don't want to be bombarded with calls. So anyway, So then I went on next door, and that was the real thing. That was the real deal. I started getting customers and stuff. So, since it's next door, it's really people close to you, nearby, proximity. So, we had a neighbor called and said, "Hey, I have this deck that needs some wood replaced, rotten wood replaced." So I was like, "Yay, neighbor, awesome!" So I went ahead. I made an appointment before my husband finished with my uncle's deck. He went to the neighbor, gave him a quote, and all that stuff. I did all the handling of the calls. So I made all the calls. I received all the calls, all the text messages, and ever since, I can't tell you guys how pleased I am, how much I respect and honor that app, because it really has sort of changed our life, sort of changed my perspective about marketing, because I've never worked in marketing. I love sales. I've always sell. Um, but I've never done anything with marketing. So this is so exciting. This is so exciting. It works. It really works. And if you want to advertise, you have to go on Nextdoor and get an account. So many people are there. They need help. They're looking for handyman. They need services. It's amazing. It's really amazing. And yeah, so we completed that job for the neighbor, which was great. He paid him really, really well. So we were so happy. We were so pleased, and my husband did an amazing job. He did an amazing job, both with my uncle's work and with the neighbor's work. So we went to see a couple of other jobs. So those we didn't get them, and we're still visiting jobs. But then we've completely changed the aspect of the business. So we don't do handiwork anymore. We don't do deck repairs and stuff like that. So we launched our own landscaping service, because in the ad that I included everything that he could possibly do. And there was a great need for both deck repairs and also lawn care. So we went with that one instead, because it's less labor intensive, it's less time consuming. So and he can do many of them per day. So we went with that one, and the investment was less. I mean, if he finds deck repairs or fence repairs, will we do them? We'll still do them. Those will be fine. We'll do them. But for now, we opened a lawn care service, and my husband is doing it, and I'm doing the managing of it, taking the calls, putting the going to cash the checks and all that stuff. So it's really, 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 really amazing. It's so amazing. I'm so happy, guys. So try Nextdoor. Try Nextdoor. I haven't given up on Craigslist yet. I will put ad on Craigslist once we make the decision to expand, get employees and stuff like that. But right now it's just him, and he's only doing it after work, so we don't have much time. So I'm not really advertising that much, because he already has more than he can handle for now. So I'm gonna stop right here. I'm gonna make another video to explain how the business is going, okay?